And to think that the young player who had just signed with Manchester United would years later be responsible for changing the entire history of his national team. Today, we will talk about the greatest Portuguese player in history, Cristiano Ronaldo, and his entire career. Guys, I'd like to ask you to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it. It helps us a lot. Let's get into the video. He goes, he goes, he goes, he goes. Thank you, thank you. That guy from Sporting, signed by Manchester United in England, received a huge opportunity from Brazilian coach Luis Felipe Scolari, who called him up for the Portuguese national team in 2003. During a friendly in Chaves between Portugal and Kazakhstan, Cristiano came on at the start of the second half, replacing Luis Figo. Back then, he wasn't yet CR7 because the superstar Figo was the rightful owner of the coveted number 7 shirt. Cristiano was just a promising young talent from Sporting's academy, whom the Portuguese had been hearing a lot about in recent months, but that was all. Portugal won the friendly 1-0, with a goal from Simu Sabrosa. But most importantly, the 18-year-old began securing his spot in the national team. Over time, Cristiano got more opportunities while establishing himself at Manchester United. He did the same for the Portuguese national team, often coming off the bench and playing in the second half to showcase his talent. This earned him a call-up to Euro 2004, hosted in Portugal. Wearing the number 17 jersey, CR17 had acne-covered cheeks, crooked teeth, earrings, and bleached highlights in his hair. His style was questionable, but his talent was undeniable. At the Euro, Scolari introduced Cristiano in the second half of Portugal's opening match against Greece. Portugal was trailing 1-0, but CR17 left everyone speechless, running, dribbling past 2 or 3 players, heading the ball well and confidently demanding the ball. Cristiano conceded a penalty, leading to Greece's second goal, but near the end, he scored his first goal for the Portuguese national team, a header. Despite the 2-1 loss, fans watching the match couldn't understand why this kid wasn't starting. Scolari quickly realized that CR17 was too talented to stay on the bench. Cristiano came on in the second match against Russia, assisting Rui Costa's goal, and started every game thereafter. Portugal advanced from the group stage, and in the quarter-finals, they faced a dramatic penalty shootout against England. Cristiano converted his penalty, and the shootout was memorable for David Beckham's miss and Ricardo's glove-free save. In the semi-finals against the Netherlands, CR17 opened the scoring with a header and assisted the second goal, leading Portugal to a 2-1 victory and a spot in the final against Greece. Unfortunately, Portugal lost 1-0, and a tearful Cristiano left the pitch devastated. In 2005, before a friendly against Russia, a tragic piece of news arrived. Cristiano's father, José Dinis Aveiro, had passed away due to liver failure caused by alcoholism. Scolari, who was tasked with breaking the news to Cristiano, recalled the emotional moment when they hugged and cried together. Despite the loss, Cristiano chose to play the match, stating, "I'll play, coach. After the game, I'll leave. There's nothing more for me to do at home." Cristiano played and performed brilliantly, though the match ended in a draw. Gradually, his reputation grew, and by the time of the 2006 World Cup in Germany, he was a key player for both Manchester United and Portugal. Cristiano scored his first World Cup goal against Iran in the group stage. Portugal advanced past the Netherlands in the round of 16 and faced England in the quarter-finals. The match is infamous for the clash between Cristiano and Wayne Rooney, which led to Rooney's red card. Cristiano's infamous wink to the Portuguese bench didn't sit well with English fans, and he was booed across England when he returned to Manchester United. Despite the controversy, Cristiano didn't let it affect his game. Encouraged by Sir Alex Ferguson, he focused on scoring goals and silencing the critics. Back at the World Cup, Cristiano converted the decisive penalty in the shootout against England, dedicating the victory to his late father. However, Portugal lost 1-0 to France in the semi-finals and finished fourth after a 3-1 loss to Germany in the third-place match. The 2006-2007 season saw Cristiano playing at an exceptional level, finishing second in the Ballon d'Or rankings behind Kaká. During a 2007 friendly against Brazil, Scolari handed Cristiano the captain's armband, making him captain at just 22 years old. Portugal won the match 2-0, with Cristiano showcasing his growing maturity. By Euro 2008, Cristiano was handed the iconic number 7 jersey, but the tournament wasn't as successful. Portugal was eliminated by Germany in the quarter-finals, and Cristiano faced criticism for perceived arrogance and on-field behavior. The 2010 World Cup wasn't much better, with Portugal eliminated by Spain in the round of 16. Fans began to grow frustrated with Cristiano's performances for the national team, especially in contrast to his brilliance at Real Madrid. However, everything began to change during the Euro 2012 qualifiers and the tournament itself. Cristiano's leadership became evident, particularly in key matches like the decisive 2-1 group stage victory over the Netherlands, where he scored both goals. In the 2014 World Cup qualifiers, Cristiano's hat-trick against Sweden in the playoffs secured Portugal's spot in Brazil, cementing his status as a national hero. Despite Portugal's struggles in the 2014 World Cup, Cristiano remained their talisman. In the following years, his determination and leadership led Portugal to their historic Euro 2016 triumph, a crowning achievement in Cristiano Ronaldo's legendary career.